Take a look at the movies coming to theaters and streaming platforms this weekend.
Taylor Fines movie expert Candace McMillan joins us this morning. Candace, good morning. I saw that Spider-Man movie last week. It was so good.
Oh, you and just a billion other people.
I know.
It's crazy how many people saw that movie.
I know. It's the one to see, that in the Odyssey right now. Okay, let's get to this week's, I guess. Let's start with One Night Only. Tell us about this movie.
Yeah, well, it's kind of filling a hole in the market because we've got these big action, films, long films. One Night Only is kind of a nice, succinct rom-com, which we haven't seen in a while. I think we all need. And against my better judgment, because I'm kind of a cynic, I actually kind of enjoyed this film. And I will say that it's not for everyone. The setup is kind of weird. It's a universe like our own, except the government has banned premarital sex, except for one night of the year. So this takes place over the course of one night. It is kind of like The Purge for rom-coms. The world building isn't as convincing as The Purge, but it is leaning on its charm, which is the leads. Monica Barbaro and Callum Turner, they're up for the challenge. She stars as Allie, a singer. He is Owen, a pizza shop owner who wants to propose to his girlfriend, but who wants to sleep with someone else. They are kind of thrown with each other throughout the night, trying to avoid each other until they finally click. It feels a little bit like Adventures in Babysitting in that way, and so it's a little derivative of the film. It feels like all these different films, but I think it was really charming. I really enjoyed the leads. I liked where it went. I liked what it said about consumerism. There were some notes on that. It follows all the rom-com cliches, but also doesn't want to, so I thought it was a fun watch. I think if this is what you're looking for in the theaters, this is not a bad choice.
Hold on, I'm writing this down. Candace McMillan likes a rom-com.
I know, I can't even believe
Candace
it.
McMillan has a heart.
Wow.
Oh, we knew you do. We know you do.
That looks cute. I would actually watch that one.
It looks good.
What did you think about Cookie Queens? What's that one about?
Talk about having a heart. Also adorable. This one came through SIFF in May, and it's just the sweetest documentary, both literally and figuratively. It's coming through theaters this weekend. It's just feel good, very little drama. It follows these 4 hardworking young girls who have set goals to sell Girl Scout cookies during cookie season. And it's just adorable. We have 12-year-old Olive, who is the most ambitious of the bunch. She wants to be a future Supreme Court justice. Nikki is trying to break out of the shadow of her award-winning cookie-selling older sisters. The youngest of the group, Ara, I think is only 5, is looking to sell a meager number of cookies, but she's just so sweet when she does it. And Shannon Elizabeth's family goes into massive debt, risking, whether or not they can sell all these cookies. It was produced by Prince Harry and Meghan under their Archwell production company. It's a very wholesome film. It's super sweet. I think it's only an hour and a half. It's almost too sweet to handle. I just thought it was adorable.
The trailer looks absolutely adorable.
So
okay,
cute.
That's going to tug on the heartstrings. That is so cute. Okay, now we're taking a shift. Lastly, The Samurai and the Prisoner.
We're going a few hundred years in the past to Japan.
Yep.
All right.
And I had heard good things about this one, and I think if you're willing to watch it with a very careful eye, you have to read subtitles. It's very, very dry. It's a very dry adaptation. It did not speak to me in the ways I was hoping it would. It is by Kiyoshi Kurosawa. It's based on a popular novel from 2021, set in 16th century Japan. It's part historical fiction, part whodunit, and follows a real-life lord of the era named Araki Murashiga, who rebelled against a popular warlord of the time and is being attacked in his castle by that warlord who is trying to exact revenge or to get him to trade sides. There's deaths happening at the same time. I saw it described as Agatha Christie. I did not get any Agatha Christie in this, but I did understand. It's a very beautiful film. It's really well done. The pacing is pretty good. It was a little too rigid in its storytelling for me. It was very abrupt. There wasn't much dramatics, which I think I want in a whodunit. So I couldn't feel that suspense and drama the way that others were, but if you want to give it a shot, it's coming through SIFF.
At least we started well.
I know. I was just thinking, our third one, we're going to take a different turn, and we did.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like that.
Gotta have one every week.
That's right. I like that I like the first 2 options.
Yeah.
Candace, I have to ask you.
Something for everyone.
Yes.
We talk a lot about how you're not a huge fan of rom-coms, right? Because a lot of the storylines are very similar. What is your favorite rom-com if you had to pick?
I'm a traditionalist. I mean, give me Sleepless in Seattle. Give me While You Were Sleeping is probably one of my favorites. I love a rom-com. I grew up watching rom-coms. I think the hard problem I have is current rom-coms are being churned out with such a formula that it drives me nuts. There's no originality anymore. I love Bridget Jones. I mean, I was watching all of these in high school and college. These were my jam. But I haven't seen a classic come through in a while.
Yeah. One that's not too predictable.
Yes, and just poorly produced. You know, they're just making them so quickly that they don't even know what they're saying.
Don't like that. Yeah.
Sleepless in
with you.
Seattle, still one of the best.
Oh, one.
It is one of the best.
Yes.
I love that movie.
Oh.
Thank you,
All right.
Candace.
Have a great weekend,
Thanks, guys.
Candace.
You too.
All right. See ya.